Inside a tent, you're alone but not lonely, surrounded by nature but sheltered, vulnerable but safe. This is the paradox of solitude. It's both separation and connection at once. We fear solitude because we confuse it with isolation. But true solitude isn't running away from others. It's coming home to yourself. In that space, you discover the difference between being alone and being lonely. One is empty, the other is full. Right now, wherever you are, you have a choice. You can fill this silence with distraction, planning, remembering. Or you can just be here. Feel the weight of your body, not doing anything, not going anywhere, just resting exactly where you are. Notice your breath moving in and out. You don't have to control it or perfect it. Just let it be what it is. Your body knows how to do this. Your body knows how to be still, how to rest, how to simply exist without purpose or performance. And now, just notice what it's like to be alone with yourself. Not alone in the empty sense, alone in the sense of solitude. No one to impress, no one to explain yourself to, no roles to play. Just you. There's a quality to solitude that's hard to find anywhere else. In a tent at night, there's just fabric between you and the world, a thin boundary. You can hear everything, wind, animals, rain, but you're separate, protected. You're alone, but nature is right there. This meditation is like that. There's a boundary between you and everything you usually do. The tasks, the conversations, the noise. But you're not cut off. You're just here. Notice if solitude feels uncomfortable. Maybe there's restlessness, the urge to check something, do something, be productive. That's normal. We've been taught that being alone with ourselves is wasteful, boring, something to fix. But what if it's not? What if solitude is where you remember who you are underneath all the doing? You don't need to manufacture peace. You don't need to fill this space with affirmations or intentions. Solitude isn't empty. It's already full. Full of breath, full of presence, full of you. When you're truly alone, not lonely, but in solitude, you stop performing. There's no one watching, no one judging. What does it feel like to stop performing? Can you feel it in your body? Maybe a softening in your face, a release in your shoulders, The exhaustion of being on all the time just drops. This is what the tent offers, a space where the world is close. You can hear it, feel it, but you're protected from its demands. You don't have to respond to anything right now. Not the noise outside, not the thoughts inside. You can just be here in this thin-walled shelter, alone, but not isolated. Notice the quality of your own company, not the quality of your thoughts. They're just weather passing through, but the quality of being with yourself. Is it peaceful? Agitated? Neutral? You don't need to change it. Just notice it. Most of the time, we avoid this. We fill solitude with distractions because we're afraid of what we'll find. Boredom, loneliness, restlessness. But those aren't the problem. The problem is believing those feelings mean something's wrong. They don't. They're just the noise that happens when you first sit down in a quiet room. Give it time. In a tent, after a while, the sounds outside stop being intrusive. They become part of the stillness. The rustle of leaves, the distant call of an owl, your own breathing. Same here, the thoughts, the restlessness. They don't disappear, but they stop demanding your attention. They become part of the stillness too. You don't have to do anything with this solitude. You don't have to make it productive or meaningful. It's enough to just be here, alone, sheltered, present. Can you feel the paradox? You're separate from everything, alone in this moment, but you're also completely connected. Your breath connects you to air. Your body connects you to gravity. Your awareness connects you to this moment. Solitude isn't isolation. It's the space where you stop fragmenting yourself across 1,000 obligations and just land. Here, in the tent of this moment, you're not running away from anyone. You're coming home to yourself. And what you find here isn't emptiness. It's fullness. The fullness of being alive. The fullness of breath. The fullness of presence. Notice that you don't need anything added to this moment to make it complete. No better thoughts, no different feelings, no improved version of yourself. Right now, as you are, you're enough. Not in the self help sense, in the actual sense. You're here. That's enough. Let yourself rest in that. In solitude, there's no one to prove anything to, not even yourself. So just be here, alone but not lonely, sheltered but not cut off, vulnerable but safe. This is solitude, not empty, full. When you're ready, no rush, start to bring your awareness back. Notice the space around you, the sounds, the temperature, the light. You can take this quality with you, not the silence, but the solitude, the permission to be alone with yourself, even in a crowded world. Take a deep breath in, let it out, and when you're ready, gently open your eyes.